Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, this is the Mario Brothers Project Reveal. And I want to tell you a little bit about what I was able to do to this game. I was able to rebuild and restore the control panel, including adding a control panel overlay. I rebuilt the joysticks on both sides, 1-player and 2-player, cleaned all the buttons, so the control panel is in great shape. It functions really nice. I used Novus on the marquee. The marquee was a mess. So I was able to use some Novus on the original marquee, and the marquee looks amazing. I'm really glad I was able to save this marquee. This is the original. I actually stripped off the metal here with some sandpaper, and I actually repainted this. So the metal brackets look really great. I resurfaced the front of this game and repainted it, so the front of this game looks amazing. The coin door has been repainted, so we've got a really, really nice game. The sides have been painted, and I actually matched the color to the original orange color that Donkey Kong Jr. and Mario Brothers has. Really excited that I was able to find that paint code. And if we swing around back, I will show you just how clean this game is. I actually took all the inside parts out. I took the PCB cage out, with the PCB. I dismantled the power supply. I actually did some light sanding on the inside and actually was able to sweep this out. The game looks brand new on the inside. It's something I do on all my games. I try to make them all look as new as I can. Also, I added some brand new T-molding to this game. So right now, without further ado, I am going to do a little adjustment on the camera, and actually I'm going to play a game of Mario Brothers. And yes, this is the wide-body version. They released this in the original cabinet as a wide-body, and they also had a Mario Brothers kit that you could put in a Nintendo cabinet, such as Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr. So, all right, you guys, Mario Brothers by Nintendo. Let's play a game. All right, everybody. So now we are going to play a game of Mario Brothers, and I'm going to hit the 1-player button. All right, on the first screen here, I gotta defeat the shell creepers, and one hit will flip them over. So these shell creepers are actually probably the easiest of the enemies to defeat. So there we go. We got 1, 2, 3. So, okay. Simple enough on the first screen. Oh. All right, so one of the really cool things that I learned about the Mario Brothers game is that this game, making it a 2-player game was inspired by none other than Joust by Williams Electronics, and I think it's really great. It's a really great 2-player game, and the fact that it was inspired by another just classic game is outstanding. And I do have that one here at Arcade Hollywood, and Joust is one of my favorites. All right, so when you get past the shell creepers, actually on a variety of screens, they give you the bonus screen to get all the coins. And you have, if you can see at the top, there's a little timer up there. You got to be precise on this one, because that clock can really tick down on you. And like I said, I have the high score save kit installed on my Mario Brothers. You can get that at Arcade Shop. And the great thing about this is it's got the free play option, so that you don't have to worry about coining it up. And it'll actually filter through the track mode screens without causing your monitor any stress. I've done that to a lot of my games that have that feature available for sale. Okay, this screen here, to defeat these guys, you actually have to hit them once to make them angry and then hit them a second time to make them flip over. So this is a pretty cool screen here. So once to make them mad, the second time to get them to flip over. Now I will say this, I have the privilege of filming Stephen Boyer and Stephen Klysath back in 2015 at the Replay FX Festival. They actually beat the Mario Brothers world record for dual play. And these guys are really great. Both Steven and Steven are so great at this game. And recently, at the Free Play Florida event, they did it again where they actually beat the score. Wow, I'm getting just crushed. I'm sitting at 34,000. I'm trying to at least get on the board. Yeah, like I said, I am not that good at this game. All right, here we go. Making progress. Okay, this fighter fly is an interesting thing because you have to hit it you have to time it so that when they touch the floor, that's how to get them to flip over. So there's one of them. Okay. I also want to show you, if I can get to the next level, there's a POW button down there that if you hit it, it actually it'll jolt the enemies one time over, so that way it's like a little help. There we go, making progress. And also, if you don't clear the screen in a decent amount of time, you got another enemy that comes out that tries to get you. Oh crap. No. Oh. Okay. All right, I also want to talk about something really cool before I get killed here. Something else that was an inspiration to this game. Actually, Mario Brothers was the first game to feature. It was the first game to feature Luigi, and that was inspired by a pizza place in Redmond, Washington. Redmond, Washington was the one-time home of Nintendo for the United States, their world headquarters. So they based Luigi after a pizza place, which is totally cool. So not only was an iconic arcade character created from a pizza place, but this two-player version was created and inspired by Joust. So two really cool bits of information about Mario Brothers. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, I don't think I made the board. Yeah, I didn't. So my high score right now is 80,000, and I only was able to muster 43,000 on this. I got a lot of practice to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mario Brothers. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Arcade Hollywood. If you would like to add a high score save kit to your Mario Brothers, please visit www.arcadeshop.com and Steven will hook you up. Once again, wanted to give a huge shout out to my good friend Mike Miller and his band Origami for providing me with all the amazing music for this channel. You can check out Origami at origami.tumblr.com. Coming soon to Arcade Hollywood, we will have the dedicated Universal Ladybug Project, the Star Wars episode. We will pay a visit to our good friend Scott at Retro Pug Arcade, and much, much more. This is a great time to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget, you can check me out on Twitter, Arcade Hollywood at Hollywood Arcade. We are also out there on Facebook and Google+. Please email me with any comments or questions at discohollywood1@gmail.com. All right, this does it for another episode of Arcade Hollywood. Until next time, rock on.